Can I just say, first of all, thank you very, very much to Norman for tonight. Round of applause quickly.
And Axel.
And Axel, of course. How can I forget? Where are you? Right, I'd like to pass around now. Two people, come on.
Where's Axel? Where's Norman?
This is the debut performance of probably the finest comedian in Riyadh at the moment. He makes me laugh, he makes many of us in the office laugh. I'd like to give you Shaun Clark.
President.
Thank you. Evening Riyadh, evening Coco. Happy birthday Norm. Happy birthday Axel.
Yeah.
Happy birthday Stefan. Where are you, Stefan?
Stefan.
I'm going to share your birthday with a famous German. Is that correct? Yeah?
Yeah, it's correct.
Mr. H, Mr. Hitler? Yeah. Typical. Everybody else wants the kids to be Christmas kids. The Germans have to be different. The parades? Do you know, that's why there's trees in France, so the Germans can march in the shade. So people ask me, what is it like to work for a German company? I say, well, it's a bit miserable, it's a bit serious, they're very, very dedicated to the work, but on the whole things work well. So people say, why is German engineering so good? It's obvious, isn't it? So they don't have to spend time telling jokes when they repair things. So, you know, we're a multinational company. I don't want to restrict the fund just for the Germans. They might want to keep it because they don't have any. So, it's time to take the piss out of the British a bit, I think. Go on.
Yeah, good idea.
What typifies a British person? Let's think. He'll drive a German car to an American supermarket. He'll buy Belgian beer. He'll stop by a Turkish kebab shop, an Indian curry. He'll go back home to his house. He'll sit on Swedish furniture. He'll watch a Japanese TV. He'll watch his Spanish football. And he still won't trust foreigners.
And he still won't what?
Still won't trust foreigners.
So I'd like to think that we're commonly mistaken for British, but no, I'm actually English. There is a difference. The British keep the Scottish and the Welsh just for tokenism, just for tourists. I suppose you could say it's the same for ADS as well. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, that's alright.
I guess the video stops there.
Yeah.
Right, so, life in Saudi. Do we all like it?
Yeah.
I wasn't too keen for it. Personally, I love it. I love the driving. You pay a fortune back home in England to drive on rallies and stock cars. Out here, you do it for free. I mean, look at this Toyota Camry situation. You know, everywhere else in the world, it's a product recall. Dodgy extra. In Saudi, that's a lovely extra. See, they talk about these cars, and I do love the cars in Saudis. I know everyone gets a bit het up about Prados, BMWs, whatever. There's no BMWs in Germany, is there?
No, only Mercedes.
Right. What about the extras you get on these cars? I mean, isn't it wonderful? You know, we don't get the cars like this back home. You know, you come out here, all the extras you don't need, things like indicators, mirrors. You know, another question that I often think about when I'm driving around Saudi: people criticise women driving. Why the fuck is there so many accidents out here if they're not allowed to drive? Give me a drink, Another thing that I think is pretty cool out here is this Sharia law. I mean, what I can't work out though is if there's no thieving in Saudi, why do they not let you take bags into Carrefour? You know, and why do they have security guards everywhere? You know? And this thing about chopping your hands off and getting cold feet. I saw a guy the other day with no hands. I just presumed he was from Liverpool.
Oh God.
Tell you what, my writing's shit. Sorry, folks. What I do like as well about the cars is that out here, back home where I live, you can't get out of your car unless you've got a chassis on top, because everything just gets nicked. Out here, you can put a sign, I even put my laptop on my dashboard just to tempt them. Sat nav, everything, never ever gets touched. Fantastic, fantastic. Love it to bits. What about the lashes situation? You know, I'm quite interested to see, you know, maybe the kinky side.
Yes, you can admit it, so.
I hear you get 50 lashes for doing the most minor things. So I just wonder what would happen if they had like English MPs or something like that, because they spend a fortune back home to get that shit. They've only got to look at Max Mosley. Max Mosley, be quiet here. Right, one last thing. The thing I like best about being out here, the toilet situation.
Are they so bad in Britain?
See what you have, you go to the toilet, and if you're going to do a number one, you have the little hole in the ground. So endless hours of entertainment. However, when it comes to a number two, completely different kettle of fish. I don't know about you, but I lose a bit of confidence there. So you go and find one of them fancy ones, and the toilets here are really, really, really fancy. And let me tell you why. They love the convenience here. They're worse than the Americans. You sit down to go on the toilet, you do your business, and you don't have to move ever again. You have that fancy little sink here that you can just wash your hands in. And then you reach over here, and you've got the shower as well. Thank you very much, folks.
Shaun. Well done, pal.